Yo, 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 what it do, family? It's Uncle T coming back at you once again with another Tunes Talk. Y'all know the vibes. It's Saturday night. We got the stick here. We got the spirits. We honoring ourselves for all our hard work. I hope y'all been working hard. You know, the year's about to come to an end. We're moving forward into a new year, into a new phase, despite the year being in the middle. You know, we could talk about this particular Gregorian calendar. Your Uncle T ain't even going to get into that right now. But like I said, we want to honor ourselves for the hard work. We want to honor the ancestors for supporting us, for blessing us along the way, for guiding us. All your ancestors, allies, helpers, spirits, and guides. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to yourself. Salud. We've got a little bit of Dominican rum. We've got the Arturo Fuente with the Cameroon wrapper, but the Dominican filler. So we got this little Dominican vibe going right now. Big shout out to my people, you know, who have brought in their teachings, their spirituality via the African diaspora. You know, a lot of people were brought into the New World as slaves to work the plantations, to work the fields, the sugar cane, this and that. So we want to honor those people who have paved the way for us to be here in this comfortable ass life we live. Pretty much everybody in the 20th century is living a pretty comfortable life. So one of my favorite verses in the Bible is, why should a living man complain? We're all here breathing with the ability to inspire. So we're inspiring. We're taking in the essence that is everything that surrounds us, especially our spirits, ancestors, and guides. And we're moving forward with our projections, things like that. So y'all already know the vibe. We want to come through with a quick little vibe check. We've got the Herbal Astrology Oracle deck, and we're going to pull some tarot. I wanted to talk to y'all too briefly about, so again, in my last video, I talked about Neptune finally going direct. It's been an interesting time again. Neptune is this planet of dreams, illusions, a lot about psychic abilities, but it can bring about that fogginess and things like that. So we want to cut through the fog, cut through the illusions, which interesting. We've got Lemon Balm and the Magician here at the bottom. So we've got Nurture, and Ginkgo Ginseng is the Magician. So we're coming through nurturing our magical aspects, nurturing our spiritual selves, nurturing, you know, this part of ourself that is able to really manifest, able to really connect, able to, you know, be guided by our intuition, things like that. So anyway, I also wanted to make mention that today Moon and Venus were conjunct in Scorpio. Now your Uncle T's a Mars in Scorpio, got a lot of, you know, I roll deep with the heavy scorpionic energy. As you can see, nigga here in all black. You know, so yeah, that may resonate with some of y'all. Some of y'all really work deep with your shadows and are able to transmute when the scorpion does decide to sting. I just saw 333, and some of us are not so good, you know what I mean? So it's people like us who want, people like myself, people like yourself if you're watching, who want to provide assistance to help nurture your magical self, to help nurture your spiritual side, to help nurture and foster this psychological, emotional, and spiritual growth. So ashe, ashe, ashe. So we're going to pull something from the deck, see what comes through, see what kind of herbal message wants to come through, see what kind of herbal ally decides to interface with y'all this evening, on this Saturday evening. So we've got Cordyceps Revival. Cordyceps is an amazing mushroom, one of my favorite mushrooms. It's actually a fungus that grows high in the altitudes. Now, genuine cordyceps, I forget the reference, but it's like more expensive than gold by weight. Now again, these are really light mushrooms. It's a fungus that grows on like caterpillars, basically, up in like the Tibetan mountains, or really up high. It's this fungus that overtakes the caterpillars, and they pluck out that fungus. But nowadays, you know, and so what happens is they do a lot of this digging. It takes a lot. So a lot of times that ends up destroying the earth. You know, there's better, efficient, and more, I don't want to say economical, but more ethical ways of supporting yourself with the cordyceps mushroom. So now they have Cordyceps militaris, which is a lab-grown cordyceps grown on a like in a petri dish and grown. I forget the wordings right now, but anyway, it's a lab-grown cordyceps found to be just as efficient and equally potent as the wild cordyceps, which again is highly expensive. So let's look at the astrological rulers. We got 3 on this card. We've got Jupiter. Jupiter just went direct not too long ago. Shout out to the Jupiterian energy. We've got Pluto. Now Pluto's, is it direct? Pluto goes back and forth between retrograde and direct. It's currently, I want to say, at like 20 to 28 degrees Capricorn. Now your Uncle T's been dealing with it. The transiting Pluto is squaring my natal Pluto, which is at like 29 degree Libra. So your Uncle T's going through a lot. Pluto is this, Plutonian energy of death, destruction, transformation. Again, heavy scorpionic energy. Scorpio is also ruled by Pluto and Mars. And as you can see, the last corresponding ruler is Mars. So we've got this Jupiterian energy of expansion, luck, good fortune, followed by the Plutonian energy and the Martian energy of, transformation, death, rebirth, and that forward moving action. So we're moving forward with, the fact that things are dying. Things are, being born anew. I talked about the last card I pulled in the last video was Yergan Sacha, which represents like the tower energy, or that burning down of the old so that way it can support the new. We can have a proper foundation. So again, looking at this card here, Cordyceps revival, we've got the number 26. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 is at infinity. So again, we're moving forward with this Jupiterian energy of expansion and, somewhat like at infinite. But then we've got this death and rebirth process, which also is at infinite. We're always shedding ourselves. That's that snake energy of the Yergan Sacha. We're shedding our old selves so that way we can be birthed and born anew. Again, another quick little Bible reference is like we all have to carry our own cross. And we carry these burdens. I don't want to say these burdens because we're letting go of that, but we're carrying this and doing that all daily. You know what I mean? So we're coming forward with revival on a daily basis, if not, seasonally, working through the times, working through the energies, things like that. So what season are y'all in? Again, as I talked about, this season of death, rebirth, and transformation for a lot of us light workers, a lot of us shadow workers, are going through it. But we see the eagle flies high. The eagle soars above all others, having that overview effect, looking down on everything. It's got that eagle vision, that tunnel vision, that eagle vision, which can see beyond, right? See beyond the normal, what normal people see, or the normal, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it sees far, it sees beyond, it sees even through the future, right? We're talking about this Jupiterian expansive energy. We've got the 2 peaks right here. So we're going through the peaks and valleys. The shit never ends. Your Uncle T is always going through it. A lot of y'all are going through it if y'all are spiritual workers. We think we've gotten to the top of one mountain and then we get humbled, only to get to the top of the next mountain. So on and so forth ad infinitum. Okay? So this is the energy of revival. Again, we've got that eagle spirit. We've got the cordyceps energy, and also we've got this DNA spiral. Okay? So that's that ad infinitum. We're working through this ancestral energies, this breaking these generational curses that can be found within the DNA. That's that Plutonian energy as well, that Martian energy. Breaking it down and, moving forward with focus, intention, expansion. And again, an eagle is a predator, a raptor predator, right? So I don't want to say we're looking for that prey, but we're looking for that next opportunity. Let's talk about that. We're looking for that next opportunity, that Jupiterian energy. Quickly at the bottom of the deck, we've got Motherwort. The number 13. 13 could be highly significant for y'all. We just had Friday the 13th in October. Just saw 1010. Again, with this whole black energy, this whole death, rebirth, transformation energy, this theme is being consistent right now. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot. We're going to pull it from the Dragons Tarot deck. See what else wants to come through. See what other little message wants to come through with y'all. But I hope y'all like these little informational tidbits about some of these herbs, because your Uncle T is an herbalist, has been an herbalist for a long time. Even with my pops, you know, most of y'all know that my pops ended up taking his life. But that was, you know, when I was growing up. So he was depressed all his life, like since the age of 16, as I read in his journals, after the fact, right? But I always witnessed him drinking teas, St. John's wort, things like that, and always getting me on juicing, drinking teas, and having that more naturalistic lifestyle until the military gave him the pills, which totally fucked things up, right? And that's kind of this energy too of the American eagle, interestingly enough. So it's kind of like, in terms of America, in terms of our homeland traditions, what are the things that are moving us forward and what are the things that are holding us back? Again, that naturalistic lifestyle is where it's at. You guys got to get into the herbs, stay away from the pills, stay away from the pharmaceuticals, stay away from the bullshit, because, you know, that's all it leads to, is some bullshit. So anyway, let me do a quick little shuffle. I'm just rambling, talking about my life. I hope y'all are resonating. I hope something comes through for y'all. This is what's coming through right now. The Six of Cups. This came through for me the other day, the Six of Cups. It also came through in that last reading. So again, we've got this theme that keeps coming through. The Six of Cups can represent the past life energy, can represent childhood nostalgia, childhood memories, meeting up. In the traditional card, it's like a kid giving another little kid flowers, right? So it's this harmonious energy. As we can see in this particular deck, we've got this monk right here drinking the waters that are coming from this mountain over here, this nice little mountain spring, and it's literally overflowing into the Six of Cups, and he's being, you know, nourished and hydrated and satisfied, and man, what are some other words I'm looking for? Man, you know, I don't know. Anyway, it's a Six of Cups energy, right? So he's being, you know, nourished, satisfied. What's the other words I'm looking for? Man, interestingly enough too, I always see this in this card. We've got this scorpion right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. It might be a little bit blurry, but again, heavy scorpionic energy. The death and rebirth transformation. So y'all are going through it. Y'all are going through it. Another thing that wants to come through is the Emperor. The Emperor is, you know, is major arcana, and man, what can we say about the Emperor? It's got this aspect of leadership, this aspect, this authoritarian aspect. Really, it's about taking charge of things, you know what I mean? So what do we got? The Six of Cups with the Emperor. This could even, you know, let me see what we got here. So it's represented by, what is this? The Four. Emperor is the fourth card. Yeah, just a lot of death, rebirth, transformation energies coming through. You can see this dragon is holding this person right here. And this person, interestingly enough, is like got all these snakes. I talked about the snake energy, you know, so what do we got coming through here? We've got these sheep here at the bottom, these innocent sheep, you know, the sacrificial lamb type of energy. You know, and the sacrifice being the human vessel, being the dross of this carnal aspect. So we're shedding this carnal aspect. We're shedding this heavy, dense, humanistic energies and moving more into the spiritual. You see this dragon's got this fire coming out of his mouth, or fire coming out of his nose specifically. We've got the ram's head as far as this kind of like, you know, like it's carved in the mountain, you know? So we've got this, almost like this ancestral energy of the ram, little bit of Aries, or a lot of Aries energy coming through. We've got the fire, we've got the sacrificial lamb. Like I said, we've got the man here who's just like consumed by the snakes. So, okay, the message that I'm getting is some of y'all are not shedding your skin. Some of y'all are not letting go, not taking authority and leadership, emperor status of your life. So y'all need to get that together in order for you to receive this Six of Cups. It is the past life energy. We're working through the DNA. This is the card of revival. You know what I mean? So we're reviving that ancient spirit that resides within us, okay? This is the spirit that your ancestors and guides want you to connect with. They're guiding you, leading you on your path towards the Six of Cups, but you got to take control of your shit. You know what I mean? You got to start managing yourself in a way that's going to put you in alignment with your destiny. Again, that's working with your ancestors, guides, and helping spirits. Remember to call them in daily. Remember to commune with them daily. Remember to talk to your ancestors and spirit guides daily, okay? Let's get one more card. Ten of Cups. Y'all are coming into this Ten of Cups energy. Ten of Cups in other tarots is like this familial. It's got this rainbow, and then it's got this family vibe. Basically, the 10 is the completion. So now we've moved from the Six of Cups, emotional sustenance, you know, spiritual hydration, into the Ten of Cups. You are now fulfilled. But again, it's via taking charge of your life. So this is this revival moment. You know, some of y'all spirit guides are letting y'all know that, you know, things are about to be on the up and up. You're constantly being sustained, filled, and nourished via spirit. But you need to start taking charge of your life, and in doing so, that Ten of Cups is going to, you know, be fulfilled. That is your wish fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? So those are the quick little things coming through. Let's end it off and see what other messages want to come through. Spirit, are there any other messages that want to come through for those of y'all who are watching? This one wants to jump out, and it's the Six of Pentacles. We've got another 6 card. So in this particular thing, we've got the Aztec people, you know, the Mesoamerican people offering up to the Spanish conquistador. So if y'all know about the New World and how the Spanish took over, right? Let me see what we got going on here. So we've got the offering laying down at his feet. This guy's bending over. This guy's offering. This guy is kind of like, I want to say on his high horse. Obviously, he's not on a horse, but he's kind of full of himself. But these people, you know, so it's about offering. It's about a tangible offering, kind of giving up to your ancestors and spirit guides, right? You know, maybe don't mind the conquistador if y'all have that kind of like paradigm of the Spanish taking over and kind of like bad vibes. But again, we've got heavy water energy in the back, despite this being a pentacle, despite this involving gold, materials, wealth, also could represent your health. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is the revival. It's your 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups that are coming through. As long as you stay on your Emperor energy with that whole aspect of leadership, and let's combine these two too. So we've got this Emperor energy. We've got this dragon blowing the fire out of his nose. Yeah, there's something to do with this conquistador. So you could even be dealing with someone who's just kind of like on their high horse, kind of stuck in their ego, things like that. But you are being humble, remaining grounded, the pentacles, remaining grounded, connecting, offering to your spirit guides, you know, and offering yourself as a sacrifice. And that's where the 10 of Cups come. That's this whole revival process. So anyway, those are the messages that want to come through. This is a longer reading. It's probably going on YouTube exclusively because this won't fit on Instagram. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with your Uncle T. If y'all want a longer reading, you can message me directly. And you know what it is. We're going to go through. I'm going to talk to you, do a little tombs talk therapy. get to know a little more about you and your situation, and then we dive into the oracle and dive into the tarot. It's like an hour plus reading, so you guys are gonna get a lot out of it. We can, come through with more messages and more, not just messages, but more what's the word I'm looking for? Like more action steps on how to get you to where you want to be. So anyway, it's your Uncle T. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for connecting with yourself, connecting with your Uncle T, but more importantly, this is connecting with yourself, okay? So let's finish it off with a little bit of Florida water to add that, nice floral sweetness to the reading. We had 6 of cups, so we've got 6 claps. And I think that's it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's your Uncle T coming at you with a Tombs Talk. Holla at me if you got any questions, if you got any big decisions you're coming through, big things you're working on. I'm here to help. Your guides are here to help. And more importantly, work with your guides. What's this last message that's coming through? It's about the eagle, man. Soar high, rise above, put yourself in a position to rise above the occasion and have that overview effect. We had that tower energy coming through last time. So instead of being in the midst of your tower, see it from an overview effect. And then you'll be in this observer energy, and it's going to allow you to navigate accordingly, allow you to see things for what they are without being caught in it. We're in this world, but we're not of it. So anyway, like I said, it's your Uncle T coming at you with a Tombs Talk. I hope y'all achieve balance in yourself, and I'm gonna holla at you next time. Wholeness.